Good morning, afternoon, evening, I don't know. For me it's afternoon. So hi. I am here with a new sketchbook. I finished this just before Inktober and I actually managed to finish another one. But I want to share it first with you, for this one first with you. So this is the first page. What I tried to do here, I wanted to see if watercolors would work in this sketchbook, but no. So yeah, the page got ruined and got all wobbly, and then the paper would just break into pieces every time I tried to use more than one layer, so I wasn't too happy about that. And then here I have some stickers. These are mine, and then these are from some friends. This is a drawing of a girl in a bed with her lover. It's really cute. This is a starting of a drawing that it's from another painter. So what I did a lot in this sketchbook is I try to improve my drawing skills by copying old masters. So I'll have a few of those in the sketchbook. And I think they're very good at understanding color and at understanding I don't know, backgrounds and shadows, light and everything. So every time maybe you feel stuck or you don't know what to draw, just pick an image that you really like and try to recreate it. You don't need to sell it, it's just for your own purpose and it's in your sketchbook, so that's fine. So here there was supposed to be like a super huge cat with a girl sleeping on top of him, which never happened because there's almost nothing there. This is a girl with some flowers. I think lately, especially in the last 2 years, I really like adding flowers and thorns and leaves into my paintings. It gives more variety and something natural that fits in well with the drawings. I really like this drawing, especially these hands. I think they're very nice, how they are like they stay together and things like that. It's a very nice composition. This is a drawing for a painting that I wanted to do. It's a mermaid that is sitting inside a shell, and then I was supposed to draw the other part of the shell, and then usually you have the pearl here, but I wanted to draw like a future ball. How do you call those? Like the balls that you can see the future or something like that. I don't know the name, so bear with me. Hand study, and I added some plants in the background. I was thinking to add a little bit more, but then yeah, things happened. Some mouth drawings which are not successful. I really like this drawing. I spent, I think, more than usual on it. But I like the shadows, how I use the contraposition of the two colors. I think it's really fun. This is for an illustration that I did in Procreate, and then there are two huge flowers here and she's holding a string or something. This is when I started doing apprentice for tattoos, back in June, I think. And then I wanted to draw a cat because cats. And I wanted to mix it a little bit with more of a tattoo style and with the Dutch style. I really like it. It came out good. Here I have a couple of pose drawings. They're not like usual poses. I try to find something that helps me more understand form and, like, for example, like how big the legs should be in contraposition to the rest of the body and things like that. And I think they're very good for understanding bodies, especially if you want to create your own characters and such. This is a study of a painting, Thief of the Moon, from 1924, from Norma Lindsay. As I said before, I did quite a few of those. This is another one. This is Narcissus from 1881, from Julia Julius de Brancsur. Sorry. If anybody knows how to pronounce that, feel free to comment. Here I have more, I guess, drawings. I think this is for the tattoos that I wanted to do, some moths and some bugs here and there. This is one of my original characters. I created this like 5 or 6 years ago, and he's always has some flowers or mushrooms or things like that. I think he's quite cute and funny. Some mushrooms. Oh, I really like this kitty cat. I think is a nice character design. And then this girl, actually I used the same pose that I used before, this one. So what I did, I used the body, but then I moved it the other way around, and then I also like rotate it a little bit. And the only thing that I actually did, I kept this part of the body like this, and then I just moved the hands to make them rest, and then I added the legs in the background because she's supposed to like sit on it. And I think this is the good thing that you can do when you practice poses, because then you have so much more images to play around with, and then once you understand the anatomy behind it, it's easier to create poses even if your reference has nothing to do with it. This drawing is from A Woman Bitten by a Snake by Auguste Clensier, and I actually have a video of this on my YouTube, so you can check it out from start to finish. It was really nice to do, but it took me a very long time. I think I spent about 2 hours or something on it. Really cool. Blank page, because every sketchbook has one. This was also from another painter, but I don't remember the original, and I forgot to write it down, so yeah. And then we have a page that is being cut, and I don't know what happened, but there's a quote from Van Gogh here which says, "I would rather die of passion than boredom." Pretty cool. A tooth fairy, because yeah, tooth fairy. A little toad or frog here. I don't know if you can really see, this is a girl that has like a dress, and the dress is supposed to be with like thorns and leaves, and yeah, Yellow Rose Daniel Gerd. I don't know what that is. A sleeping girl on the bed, a hand which I never finished. This is a drawing for a painting that I want to do, and basically the concept behind it is that you take care of your inner child. I've been through a lot of therapy, and I finally started to understand what I need to do to be better with myself, and I think this is also showing a lot more in my art. So basically the big you is looking at inside at the small you, and you protect it. I think it's a nice idea. I will probably do it at some point. This is a drawing for a tattoo design that I want to do. Here we have a kitten sleeping on a leaf. I'm quite happy with the cat, but the leaf is kind of odd, so if I were to draw the illustration again, I'll probably choose a different kind of leaf. For this I was just messing around. I didn't really know what to draw, so I started doing this, but I wasn't really paying attention because I was watching TV at the same moment, and then I decided, hey, I really don't like this, I know I can do better. So I redid the same one, and I think this is a lot better, and it's a lot cleaner, and yeah. And then we have a snake pose kind of girl or something. I really like the tail going behind, I think it's cool. And then we have another snake and girl. This is also from a study from an artist, but I don't know what the original is from. Some unfinished things, I don't know. Some other unfinished things. I think it was in the same day, probably. I was just randomly drawing in my sketchbook without paying attention. So this actually what it is, in the tattoo industry you have a lot of old school tattoos, and they have a lot of nautical things. I can't speak today. So I tried to recreate that drawing, but I was really unhappy with it because I noticed that the whole pose was completely wrong. So I tried to recreate it in my style, but then probably I got bored or I got busy and I never finished it. Some more flash sketches for tattoos. This is a drawing for a painting I want to do. I want to transform this in an oil painting actually, and the name will be Daydreaming, and basically it's a girl sleeping in a flower. Another empty page. Another girl sleeping with flowers. I don't know where the reference is coming from, I don't remember. I think there wasn't a head, so I just pulled that in by myself or something. I don't know, sometimes it's difficult to remember all the references that I have. Some study, post-study. I think this was all from my head. This one is really cute. The girl is sitting on a lotus leaf. I think it would be nice to have a nice illustration of this with water. This is for a drawing that I did, which was up for auction on my collectives page. This is a drawing from my boyfriend. I asked him one night to draw a gorilla, and this is what he came up with, so yeah, it's funny. Girl playing with a rabbit or like a stuffed toy. This is another pose sketch, and I wanted to work a lot on the lighting on this, so I added a lot of details actually. So the light was coming from here and from the top, and then I tried to like use that. Very cool. Another girl with a flower. I think this is also like similar to the daydreaming painting that I want to do. This is another study from one of the masters. I think I have the name written somewhere, but it doesn't come to me at this point. Maybe I should just write it down all the time. I don't know, the spider and the fly. Oh yeah, so basically I was on Pinterest and like looking at random stuff, and then I found this poem written by Mary Howitt, and then one of the phrases that catch my eye was, "Will you walk into my parlor?" said a spider to a fly, and then I was imagining this girl being trapped in a spider web. And here we have a girl cleaning herself, apparently. I don't know. Some cat yawning. And some other, I don't know, information. This is a drawing that I did for a tattoo. I think it's really cool. I'd like to tattoo this flash. Another flash. I have a lot of flashes in this sketchbook because when I started doing the apprentice, of course I need to train more in that aspect as well. So another flash, a rose study here, more like tattooable. And then this is, I think, the last one that I have. Yeah. And there is this Japanese statue that has two eyes. One is filled in, and when you fill it in, you're supposed to ask for a wish, and then you fill in the other one before you die if the wish has come true. And I think it's a nice idea to have as a reminder, like you wished for it, so eventually it will come true before you die. And this is the end of this sketchbook, and I have the other one, and I will do a video in the next couple of days and put it on, because in the new year I will have a lot more. And I actually started a third sketchbook, so yeah, see you soon. Have a nice day. Bye bye.